Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Friday, September 2nd, 2022. We're covering a number of cases down here. We'll start with this one that's a deposition upcoming in the case of Giuffre versus Alan Dershowitz. Now, the problem with this case is that a lot of it is sealed. Giuffre's lawyers, ostensibly on the side of all that is good and right, pursuing predators, filed a letter, but they didn't even docket it. They were asking for some Judge Preska to allow an emergency phone call if the deposition goes off track. She said, you don't need to get this special one, and referred to a pleading that's not in the docket. We're not crazy about that. There's also some issues between Sarah Ransom and counsel, but that's a whole nother issue. Now, yesterday in the building behind me, Mr. Johnny Beck, Ramankulov of Uzbekistan was found guilty of money laundering. It was a very fast verdict. They had video of the banks. The thing is, it was sad. He was also remanded. In the interim between the guilty verdict and the remand, his 4 children were running around the courtroom, put some Cheerios in the garbage. Judge Abrams said it was a tough case, but she was going to remand him because of a risk of flight. So too, the famous catfisher of an unknown CEO, Miss Blackwood, was also confined to remand due to risk of flight yesterday by Judge Furman. Now, as I came out of the courtroom behind me, 40 Foley, as I came out yesterday after the Ramankulov verdict, there were a number of very armored SUVs, and I took a picture with this very phone that I'm filming this on, and then I was told, you can't photograph on this street. It's not true. Here I am. It was that Ketanji Brown Jackson, Supreme Court Justice, had arrived for the swearing in of Judge Nathan. So it is in the courts. Now, at the UN, we covered the press conference of the French ambassador, Nicolas de Rivière. He's going to be president of the council, September, UNGA week. He didn't allow any questions about Mali, about the DRC sex scandal of the UN, in which jobs are traded for UNV jobs are traded for sex. And he actually did a little whispering about Ukraine on the side. France has a very, very pliant and strange policy. But we're going to cover it, and we've asked to be admitted to cover the UNGA, and we will not rest. Inner City Press.